What? Look at this!
And now, another quick mystery.
Democratic candidate Ramsey Sultan is feeling under the weather due to uncontrolled substance given to him by Republican candidate Elizabeth Sutherland.
This was given to him right before his interview with the Republican media. A coincidence? I think not. This was taken by an anonymous source to prove our story.
Wait, what? Right, what are we doing? What? We're
Do my
filming?
interview with him.
Okay. Wait, what? Right, what are we doing?
Good morning from VMM News
This is Masara Salman.
and Violet Badua. We have the latest news on the 2017 presidential election, the election everyone is talking about. Democrat Ramsey Sultan running against Republican Elizabeth Sutherland and Independent Party candidate Graham White.
Breaking news!
This just in. We have some tea and we cannot wait to spill it. Right after an interview with our three candidates.
Okay, Oprah. Dinner tonight? I'll call you back.
Hi, Ramsey. We would like to interview you for a little bit.
Of course.
Okay, great. So I have a couple of questions for you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. What are your thoughts about gun control?
My thoughts about gun control, well, I believe the laws here in California are just fine, but in other states like Texas and Arizona and Nevada and Florida, I feel like we should have stricter gun laws. For example, you should have to take a test in order to receive a gun, and I think you should be cleared by a mental psych whether or not you should have a gun or not.
What are you planning to do about social inequality?
Social inequality. Well, right now we have a conflict going on in the nation, black versus white, and people are misunderstanding that the cause for example, kneeling for the flag, it's not to disrespect our fantastic soldiers or our great military or what they fought for. It's to bring awareness to what is happening around the U.S. with social inequality, like the protest of Charlottesville and other things like that. I also believe that we need to unify as a nation, and by doing that, I think we need to get rid of the idea of black versus white. There will always be racism around the world, including here, sadly, but the majority of us can work together to bring a peaceful nation and a community to the United States.
Alright, so today we have the Republican candidate Elizabeth. So,
it's nice to meet you.
nice to meet you too. Based on the poll results about who would be voted on today, how do you feel about that?
Okay.
So, second question we have today is, how do you feel about illegal immigration?
All right. It's the word is in the name, right? It's illegal immigration.
Alright, and do you think that illegal immigrants should be able to work?
I would say that they are here illegally. I can't support it, right? Now they're going to anyways. And there's, it's very difficult to, you can't catch them all, right? Yeah. So should they be able to work? I think everyone should be able to work, but they shouldn't be here in the country in the first place unless they've gone through the citizenship process.
Okay. Our last question here today is, what should happen to people who hire illegal immigrants?
They're a monster. They had hired an illegal immigrant. When you go to every Mexican person you see and say, hey, I'm not going to hire you because you might be an illegal immigrant. That's horrible. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, if they employ someone who's illegal, right, you have to throw them in prison.
So today we have our independent candidate today with us, Graham. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Okay. That's all the questions we have for today. Thank you.
Now, it is time for the scandal to be spilled. Republican candidate Elizabeth Sutherland said earlier in her interview that illegal immigrants should be deported to their homeland, and that people who hire illegal immigrants should be punished.
So basically, Sutherland should listen to herself because an anonymous source tells us that she has hired a home care provider that is an illegal immigrant from Canada.
Even if she says she didn't know, she probably knows. She's running for presidency, which means she probably knows everyone working around here.
This is VMM News.
Thank you for tuning in.
And remember to make the right choice while voting.
It's in your hands.